through the heart of the downtown area.
And I'm Bob Sokoler. We're going to take you into Antique Alley. 5:30 Live is next on WCPX TV, Channel 6.
Bob Sokoler has a look at a trend developing this year. Bob's on Antique Alley today as we begin Christmas shopping week. I've been there. Boy, that's a fun place, isn't it?
It is gorgeous, Mary. I've got a couple of antiques here. And before I get into this, I just wanted to thank all the people who sent cards and letters. I was in the hospital for a couple of days, and I appreciate everybody down there and at the clinic. It was
well, we're certainly glad you're back, even though you're looking very thin and kind of peaked these days.
I had an inflamed pancreas, pancreatitis it's called. All better.
All better.
All better.
Okay.
Anyway, we're going to take you on a tour next couple of minutes along Antique Alley. A number of shops here. One thing they don't have here at this moment, at least not now, is a new trend that's developing around the country. It involves the use of glass. From candy canes to glass Christmas trees, more and more people are taking the old-fashioned Victorian approach or modern look to decorating Christmas trees with pricey and not so pricey hand-blown glass ornaments. Cost and range from $4 to $20 a set. Here at Country Christmas, they can't keep glass ornaments in stock. A set of 4 of these are $5.95, but even now there are only a couple of boxes left.
We had this whole table full.
Of Christmas ornaments?
Of Christmas ornaments.
They're that popular?
They're very popular.
Doug Maxim has been blowing glass objects for the past 23 years now and has seen the increase in demand for hand-blown glass objects.
Well, glass has always been attractive to the eye. I mean, just the way it glistens, especially if you set it up, you know, some mirrors, and I think the modernness of it that people really like.
Doug is now working long hours keeping up with demand for his line of glass oil candles, from Florida flamingos to dolphins. Maybe one reason for the popularity of glass-blown objects is because of the difficulty in making them. Doug told me about one close call.
We get to wear smocks, and my smock caught on fire, and I had to put me out with a fire extinguisher. Oh. And I went to the hospital, and...
And I'm glad he can laugh about going to the hospital. Here, I'm just coming out of the hospital, and Mary, you go into the hospital. What, Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday's the day. That's
delivery day.
Big day. That's right.
For baby number 2.
Uh-huh.
Well, we got our fingers crossed for you.
Well, thanks so much.
In a few minutes, we'll introduce you to this guy's brother. One of the many things that are here on Antique Alley.
Okay, thanks. Right. Great ideas. When we come back, a plan to ease the national shortage of nurses. And health specialist Charna Davis has our kids of the White House to our own Antique Alley. 5:30 Live's Bob Sokoler is ready to show us some deals. He says they're deals anyway.
They're deals, man. Let me tell you, we're at Lisa's Antiques. You're thinking about something for the holidays, some gifts? Take a look in here at Lisa's Antiques. I'll let the photographer, Greg Hartman, get in there. And up above there, Greg, just pan up there, that's Robert E. Lee. And Dick Ludwig is joining us now. Tell me about that, Robert E. Lee.
That was a special edition that they put out for to raise money for the Robert E. Lee Memorial.
What's it worth?
About $2,000.
And show us some quick stuff you got here.
This is Hittite, which is about 5,000 years old. This is Roman, about 2,000 years old. This is about 2,500 years old. These are some arrowheads that are Roman.
We're talking real antiques.
Real antiques, yeah.
All right. Price-wise?
Oh, the arrowheads.
Whoops, drop one of those valuable antiques.
$40 each. This piece here is about $550.
All right. The phone's already ringing. Here, go ahead. You get the phone. No, that's okay. We're going to take a walk up here, and let me get, as Greg backs out. Now, what we're going to do, while we're walking up the street here, we're going to show you some pictures that Greg Hartman took just a short time ago. And I'll tell you about that Antique Row is located on Orange Avenue, just across from Lake Ivanhoe. You can find just about every type of antique here. About 50 years ago, the buildings here were used as apartments. But being so close to the railroad, residents left. Doctors' offices were established, but they left, and as of about 20 years ago, Antique Alley was created. And as we walk in now, this is One-on-One Earth. Are we coming back live here? And he's waiting for us in there. That's Patrick Cruz who's waiting for us. Patrick, we got about 45 seconds here to spend with you, and thanks for inviting us in here.
You're real welcome.
You've got some million-year-old antiques here.
Absolutely. Minerals, crystals.
Let's take a look down in there. Folks at home, Mary, you can see these are the real unusual antiques, huh?
Absolutely.
What are we looking at?
We have quartz clusters from Arkansas, Brazilian clusters, crystal sphere. and Quartz obelisk.
All right. Thank you for letting us come in
Thank you
here.
very much.
Some unusual and some different things for the holidays. We're going to end our day here and tell you that tomorrow we're going to be back on our shopping routine with some unusual places, and we'll also take a tour of a rather unique video expo that's here in Orlando. So we'll see you tomorrow on that part, okay?
So
Mary?
those of us who've still waited to buy a few extra special gifts,
Just a
you've got
couple.
all kinds of ideas.
You got it. And Mary, congratulations in advance with the baby. All right.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay, see you at the hospital.
Yeah.
Just ahead, Mike Storms has a story of sports gifts to give kids the look and feel of the return of the shuttle Atlantis to Kennedy Space Center.
People get ready for the coldest night of the season. We'll have the latest forecast.
And I'm Bob Sokoler. If you're shopping for a Christmas tree, we'll show you where you can go. 5:30 Live is next on WCPX TV, Channel 6.
Bob Sokoler is spending this week looking for perfect holiday gifts. Today, Bob's at a Christmas tree ranch in Claricona.
Okay, Spunky.
Welcome back. You know, I was gone yesterday, so I didn't have a chance to welcome you back. How you feeling?
Feeling great. A lot better than I did a week and a half ago when I had that attack on the pancreas. And I lost like 12 pounds now. It's now 12
I can
or 13.
tell.
Yeah.
The cheeks aren't as round.
Yeah, you don't have to kid me about it anymore, huh? And incidentally, you being inside, you don't know, it is freezing out here. I know Mike said 50-some-odd degrees. Well, it feels more like 32 degrees out here right now. And as the sun sets, it's going to get colder. And boy, aren't we excited about that. Here at the Christmas Tree Farm, a number of things to shop for, and that's what we're looking for this week. All different unusual places to shop, things to buy as we get toward the holiday season. Now, if you're looking for the perfect video gear, something for your family or a little more advanced, more in the way of professional, or maybe even outfitting a 5:30 Live truck like one of ours, the place to be right now is the Orange County Civic Convention Center. So what do you think of the show?
Liked it so far.
Welcome to the Video Expo, a trade show for Central Florida video professionals. From seminars to products, it's all here. And among the products on display, the newest video cameras, lights, and computer graphics. Another new item here is this portable teleprompter. Now take a look at this. It attaches to a camera. Now normally when I'm on the street, I don't use a teleprompter. I make up what I'm going to say. But if I wanted to, using this teleprompter, I would type in what I want to say, and it comes up right here on the screen. If you have some extra money to spend, how about a new Innovision lens? Price $5,000.
It allows you to get into real tight situations where you normally can't take a camera. This particular shot, you would not be able to get that with a normal lens on a camera or a camera because the camera body is so large.
16 TVs that act independently or as one unit, thanks to a computer. Total price, $50,000.
It creates a very exciting medium to present any composite signal, be it video, live camera. We have a system on Star Search, the television show, for example.
And that expo will continue, at least the demonstration portion, for the next 2 days down at the Orange County Civic Convention Center, Michelle.
Do you know by chance what the cost is for folks to get in?
It's between, I think, $10 and $15, so it's not cheap by any means, especially if you're an individual who wants to go in there. It's getting cold out here. I'm starting to chip.
Your lips are starting to freeze up, huh?
My lips and my jaw, I think, have become frozen. But it's not cheap. But if you're into video gear, this is the place to check out. Once a year show, and it's held here in Orlando. In a few minutes, we'll take you into the realm of cutting down your own Christmas tree with a saw that you can get right here, okay?
Thanks, Bob.
All right.
When we come back, we'll take you live to Brevard County for the return of the shuttle Claricona. Maybe worth a visit. 5:30 Live's Bob Sokoler is ready with a tour for us.
Just be bundled up, Michelle. Plenty of trees here, but let me just show you. The Quail family is here now, getting ready to cut down this Christmas tree. Where's the Quail family from?
Apopka.
Apopka. So you came over here from Apopka. And go ahead, get to it. Go ahead and we'll get in there and we'll show you what it looks like inside. And while they're cutting down that, let me just tell you about the fact that each year the Christmas Tree Ranch sells more than 2,000 trees. There's a couple of people who were cutting down earlier today. All the fresh trees, they're all fresh because the customers are the ones who cut down their own trees. There are some 22,000 trees planted here on 27 acres. I'm told the prices are between 20 and 30% cheaper here than you would find on a tree lot. And John Kohler is one of the co-owners of the Christmas Tree Ranch out here in Claricona. He's joining us now live. Oh, I just saw before we talk to you, John, the tree is already cut down. This is a fast family here at work. Now, what should we look for, John, as they're finishing up and cutting down here? What should anyone who's looking for a Christmas tree be looking for?
Okay, some of the best things to be looking for is, like on this tree, a straight trunk with a nice 8-inch handle, so the tree fits nicely into the tree stand. They checked before they cut it that it would fit in their house, and you see it's got a nice center of balance to it also.
I see some sparse areas down here. Is that a problem at all?
No, that's going to be taken care of by the height from the tree stand itself.
Also, they can turn it to an area if they want. All right, John,
yes.
Thank you very much. Well, family, congratulations. And we should do one more thing. Michelle, yell timber, will you?
All right. Timber!
Timber! Michelle, yell timber. You want to say hi to
Too
everybody?
late.
Hi.
Hi there. And say hi to Michelle, okay? There you go.
Thank you very much.
In a few minutes, some tips on keeping a tree like this that the Quayle family just cut down green for the next couple of weeks.
It's a beautiful tree.
It is a nice tree.
When 5:30 Live continues the unveiling of a new state-of-the-art concept in dollars. If you've already got your Christmas tree, Bob Sokoler has some tips on how to keep it greener longer.
Even if you're going out to possibly get it in the next couple of days. Now, you've got the tree, maybe getting the tree. How do you keep it green? Well, a couple of people say just put water in the base. I've heard people suggesting, they've heard of Michelle, everybody at home, putting an aspirin in the base.
Aspirin, right.
All right, now, Robert Vincent Sims, the garden rebel, has given us his suggestions. And take a look at this tree here as I tell you that his suggestions include taking 1 gallon of warm water, add 2 cups of clear corn syrup, 2 tablespoons of Clorox 2, and that's either liquid or the powder, and then 1 tablespoon of liquid iron. And you add that to the base when needed. And Robert Vincent Sims says also label and cap that gallon of the solution so that you don't get into it by accident. And that's how to keep a tree looking green like this way through Christmas, maybe even through January, eh, Michelle?
I would imagine the iron keeps it looking greener longer.
Iron keeps it looking greener longer, and the corn syrup helps to feed it, as well as the Clorox keeps the fungus from growing and kills any bacteria. One more quick suggestion. If you haven't got your tree out, you're going at it, and you got possibly a couple of minutes before you take it inside, spray it with flea insecticide, and that will get all the little bugs on it off. Tomorrow we go down at Church Street with a look at some more unusual things to buy for the holiday season.
Thank you very much, Bob. Good to have you back.
Good to be back.
That's all for 5:30 Live. Glenn Rinker has a look at some of the stories coming up for you tonight.
Best in Volusia County.
And I'm Bob Sokoler here at Church Street Exchange. If you're looking for some unusual gift ideas, well, I think we've found them. 5:30 Live is next on WCPX TV, Channel 6.
For something a little more practical and not as fattening for a Christmas present, 5:30 Live's Bob Sokoler has some suggestions for you. Bob's at Church Street Market today as we continue with Holiday Shopping Week.
Or Church Street Exchange today, as a matter of fact, Michelle. We're now here on the 2nd floor, which right now is not very crowded, though this might be the best time of the day to come down. Wait till after the news is over. Come down here and take a look around. A lot of interesting things to look around at. One of the more popular items that is now being sold during this holiday season, phone answering machines. There are a lot of makes and models out there to look at. If you're thinking right now about buying one for a gift or for yourself, we did some research today on what type of machines are out there. Do you have a phone answering machine yet?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Yes.
Howdy! At the sound of the beep, leave a message. Thank you.
The popularity of phone answering machines is definitely on the increase, both with a built-in phone and without. A new survey shows 2 out of every 5 homes now has a phone answering machine.
Hey, what do you want? Talk to me when it beeps.
All right, this has remote control. This one has voice time day stamp. Now, the key to picking out the right phone answering system for you can be summed up in one word: options. Among the options you want, according to a new Consumer Reports magazine review, make sure the machine you buy uses a memory chip, or at least uses 2 tapes to record outgoing and incoming messages. Look for machines that allow you to call in for messages, that let you choose the number of rings before answering the call, that lets you choose the length of an incoming message. A message counter is also helpful. And according to the Consumer Reports test, the top machines on the market include the Panasonic KXT 1427, the Cobra AN 8518, the Sony ITA 550, and the GE 29860.
This story is over at the sound of the beep.
Well, not quite. We should point out additionally that prices range from now $50 on up to $300 or more, and it all depends on the amount of features and items that you get on your machine, Michelle.
You know, Jeff and I have one of these answering machines at our home, and I just can never get used to talking on them when I call friends.
I know a lot of people don't like leaving messages, but what's the alternative? Not knowing if somebody called, right?
You're right. I always hang it up and it bleeps.
We've stopped in here at Milan's, and what's among the unusual gift ideas, we'll take a look at this real quickly. This is called Garfish Art, $22.98, and these are fishes, or some sort of fish that's found in the sea, but they're indestructible, I'm told. One of a number of unusual items down here at Church Street Exchange.
Thanks, Bob.
See you in a few minutes.
Just ahead, we'll tell you about Mary Hamill's new baby delivered today. And health specialist Charna Davis has the story of a plan to beat the crowds. 5:30 Live's Bob Sokoler is at Church Street Exchange with a suggestion for you.
All right, so you're looking possibly for that gift for somebody who's got everything, right? Come with me. Sabrina here at the Rolls has some suggestions. First of all, now, Michelle, this wasn't my idea. Toilet paper, right? It's got BMW.
Personalized toilet paper.
Personalized to the type of car. And how much is this, Sabrina?
$5 a roll.
$5 a roll. All right, Sabrina. Now, here we go to this pink Cadillac, which is actually a lighter. And how much is it?
$37.50.
And the belt. Finally, how much is this beautiful belt?
Belt is $275.
All right, Sabrina, thank you very much. As we're walking through the exchange, let me tell you some information about this place and also show you some pictures that we took just a short time ago. The exchange opened May 12th here on Garland and Church. 3 floors, the first and second floors, 37 stores, which will eventually become the 55 stores. The third floor is packed with arcade games with plenty of sights to see, including some real neat motorcycle and airplane simulators. And we're now approaching here Nicola Play and Donna Langton. Where's Donna? Come on over here. Nicola Play, which just opened 3 days ago, has got some really neat things, folks at home. Michelle, take a look and get in here, Donna. This is a one-armed bandit.
Right.
And let's see if my luck holds up here. Yeah, no good. But $2,495?
Right.
These are brand new?
They're vintage machines.
Vintage machines. Now, also in addition, reconditioned.
Right.
In addition to the one-arm bandits, take a walk over here. One final thing here. If you're looking for that perfect gift, but you've got to have a couple of bucks to buy it. Here is a what is it?
It's a row jukebox.
Okay.
It's a Wurlitzer on the outside, and it's row inside.
All right. Now, if you can't see the price tag here, $9,550. Get me one for Michelle and one for my boss, George Teal.
I would imagine that's going to be sitting there for quite some time.
No, you never know. Hey, after being on television now, just like that, it'll be picked right up.
Thanks, Bob.
See you in a few minutes. One more idea in a few minutes.
Okay.
All right.
Just ahead on 5:30 Live, life in Florida is incredibly diverse. We'll introduce you to a man making a year-long your chance to win $100. Well, if you've got a holiday sweet tooth, and I know you probably do, Bob Sokoler has found the perfect place to shop.
All right, here at the Church Street Exchange, it's called the Candy Barrel. And everybody home, Michelle, for $2.79 per half pound, you can go wild in here, picking up from most of these barrels any amount of candy, whatever fits that $2.79 per half pound, putting into a bag and taking it away and having your sweet tooth galore. And Becky, come on over here. Out of all the candies, and you've got thousands of them here,
right?
What's the most popular, you think, of all of them?
Our Jelly Bellies are real popular.
All right,
this is our Irish cream mints back here.
Irish cream mints. Let's just get a shot of this so we can show the folks at home. This is the Jelly Bellies over there, of course, President Reagan's favorite,
right,
as well as the Irish cream mints. All right, thank you, Becky. And let us just tell you that tomorrow we'll brave the traffic, brave the crowds, and head over to the Altamont Mall as we continue with our shopping week.
I like those candy corn. Over to the right-hand side, Bob.
Which is candy corn? Let me look for you here. Point me in the right direction.
You're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way.
Back
You're
over
out of time.
I'll find them for you and I'll bring them back.
Thanks,
okay.
Bob.
You bet.
That's all for 5:30 Live. Glenn Rinker has a look at some of the stories coming up for you tonight on the 6 o'clock report.
The leader, Jim Baker, goes to court to answer criminal allegations of fraud.
And I'm Bob Sokoler at the Altamont Mall. We're still searching for the perfect Christmas gift. We may find it today. 5:30 Live is next on WCPX TV, Channel 6.
5:30 Live's Bob Sokoler has been looking into what's available. Bob's at the Altamont Mall today as shopping week continues. Doesn't look too crowded there behind you.
Not now. In fact, we'll tell you about some tips on how to survive shopping in just a few minutes. But first, Michelle, have you done your shopping yet?
Half of it.
Half of it. Okay. A lot of people here now are at this moment looking for gifts for the holidays. And this lady, Chantel, you told me you were shopping for?
Christmas gifts.
Christmas gifts. Have you thought about a cellular phone?
Well, they're kind of expensive.
Well, actually, maybe not. Take a look right here, and I'll show you how prices have come down this year.
Okay. Hello.
Salesperson Leslie Hill is among the growing number of people now using cellular phones. Over the past year, the price of cellular phones has really dropped. Some phones are as cheap as $399, and that includes installation. According to the Mobile Phone Center's Kevin Price, there are basically 3 different types of phones. First, the mobile cellular phone. They'll cost you between $399 and $699.
Mobile car phones are a fixed car phone that cannot be taken out of your car. It's permanently installed in your car.
Some mobile phones have a hands-free option that allows you to use a microphone and a speaker.
Hi, Leslie.
Hi.
You got a call here.
Next, there are the transportables, priced between $799 and $1,199.
A transportable phone is a phone that can be put in your car and you can take it out and attach it to a battery pack and carry it around.
Finally, there are the portables. Their price is between $1,199 and $1,499.
A portable phone is a handheld, one that you can put in your briefcase, purse, carry in your pocket, some are even that small.
$399 for the cheapest portable phone. What do you think?
I think that's okay if you have the money.
But wait, now there's more to it. If you can afford that now, then you got to buy airtime. And Michelle, you're familiar with airtime as I am because we use the cellular phones at the station.
The rates are high.
38 cents per minute for the peak and 28 cents non-peak. You can buy, though, package deals, $50 a month, which gives you like 120 minutes of free time. Then you add on 38 cents after that. And there are other packages, but they can cost a lot of money.
Sure can.
Be prepared.
Talk to you more in a minute.
See you in a few minutes.
Up next on 5:30 Live, Rod takes to the alleys to get some help for the holidays. Has stopped during the holiday season. 5:30 Live's Bob Sokoler is spending the afternoon at the mall and has some tips on how to survive a trip to any Central Florida mall during the Christmas season.
Any mall. But first we want to show you, Michelle, and everybody at home what the construction looks like right now. As you can see, they've stopped for the holiday season, but they're making progress towards their destination of having this mall completely refurbished. Now, the question is, coming to a mall, you're bound to find crowds. But what we have for you are some tips on how to survive a shopping trip to an area mall. First of all, don't even think about trying to find a parking spot close to the mall entrance. The best bet here, park it in the back, lock it up, and walk to the mall entrance. You'll save a lot of aggravation. All right, shoe store, toy store, diamond ring. One of the things you want to do before you get to the mall, or even once you've gotten here, is to make a list of these stores you want to visit or things you want to buy. Check it twice if you want. The bottom line is it's going to save you time in the end. Next, wear comfortable shoes, like sneakers if you're going to go shopping. Now take a look at this lady over here, and look at the shoes she's wearing. These are not the type of shoes you should be wearing to go shopping. You know that? Another thing you don't want to do is you don't want to bring the kids with you when you go shopping because, well, you can see the aggravation. Do you ever think about getting a babysitter before you came here?
Here, I want you to babysit.
Oh, I've got the responsibility now?
Goodbye.
Uh-oh. And one final tip, take a bag like this, a shopping bag, a big one, and put in it, if you don't mind, ladies, some of these bags that you've collected. And rather than carrying around a lot of little bags, carry around one big bag. And a lot easier, Michelle, to get around the mall with just one big bag and not having everything falling all over everywhere.
Well, there you go. Some good tips for all of us.
You got it.
Thanks, Bob.
All righty.
Just ahead, the postal rush is on. We'll tell you what perfect gift. You may have found it. Have you?
I think we have. First, I want to show you, Michelle, and everybody at home, how the holiday spirit has taken over the Altamont Mall. And the little train that goes around this area down here in the atrium here, which is not going around at the moment, but trust me, it does go around. Now, Michelle, and for the ladies at home, I think we have found what might be the perfect gift. If we could just come around over here and look at this. These are actually pins. And this one's $20. This is over here at Trends in Time. These are some earrings that match, and $18 for these pins over here. What do you think, Michelle?
Well, to be honest with you, it looks like they're made of fur, and you know that reminds me of my cat at Oscar, and I probably would never wear something like that, to be honest with you.
I'm sure it's imitation fur.
Okay.
Absolutely. All right.
I'm just being honest. What can I say?
I understand. Tomorrow, we'll go to Winter Park, and we hope you'll join us then, okay?
All right. Thank you, Bob.
Bye-bye.
That's all for 5:30 Live. Glenn Rinker has a look at some of the stories coming up.
Finally concedes in the race for Congress.
And I'm Bob Sokoler in Winter Park. We'll show you why diamonds are a girl's best friend. 5:30 Live is next on WCPX TV, Channel 6.
Where including Winter Park. That's where 530 Live's Bob Sokoler is today as we wrap up Christmas shopping week. What have you found?
Well, poinsettias for one. Isn't that lovely?
Poinsettia is the proper pronunciation.
I stand corrected. Poinsettia. We've come here in front of Gary Lambert's saloon. Let's take a walk in his hair salon. And among the many things that are going on here, of course, hairstyling and some nails being done. But there are also beauty aids being sold here, and beauty aids are extremely popular this year.
Big time. When I wear it, it's too light, so I want one that's darker.
From makeup to accessories, looking good and feeling good is a multi-million-dollar business. And specialty stores are especially busy this time of year.
We've seen between 400 and 500 people a day during the holiday season.
That many?
That many.
Well, hold on to your makeup and your makeup mirrors, because there's a whole new series of products that are being introduced designed to make women look even better.
I brought all my fun gewgaws, toys, and gadgets.
Linda Stacy is a beauty editor for Cosmopolitan magazine. I talked with her via satellite from Los Angeles today about the newest beauty products.
I bet you don't know what this is. Go ahead, take a guess.
Looks like a rock of some sort.
It is a rock of some sort, but you don't hit yourself with it. It's a deodorant. For some reason, whatever this rock is works with the sweat glands, so you use it under your arms, and it deodorizes, and the rock lasts for a year.
The cost?
And it's $15. We have the Epilady Ultra, which is the newest form of the Epilady, and you can see it looks and it sounds like an electric shaver, but what it does is removes hair on your legs and on your forearms if you want to do that
Now,
from
does,
the root,
now does
from
that
the
hurt?
root level.
Does that's got to hurt a lot.
It doesn't hurt a lot, but it does hurt, and the first time you use it, it hurts the most.
The Epilady Ultra sells for $89. Also new, powdered lipstick that doesn't come off on cups or glasses. And there's a $40 mini sauna. Finally.
And it's a little pen, but it's really a perfume pen.
And that Epilady Ultra, you can imagine, Michelle, pulling the hair out of your legs. I'm not sure about that one as a gift or a beauty aid, you know what I mean?
Ouchie, ouchie. I think it would hurt a lot.
You're not kidding. Gary Lambert joining us now. Gary, real quickly, what are some of the hot items that you've got going here in Winter Park?
You stick them in. We got big hair stick in for that long-haired look.
Just put the hair on, right?
Yeah, you just clamp it right in. She goes with it.
Doesn't hurt at all?
No, it feels wonderful.
And one more thing, what else are you telling me that you've got also here?
Bows, big sparkles, bows, glitter.
What do bows go for?
Bows go from anywhere from $20 to $40. All
right, Gary.
Depending on what you're going to get.
Gary Lambert, who's also a personal friend of Santa Claus, he tells me at least.
Better for you.
All right. We'll see you in a few minutes. We're going shopping for diamonds, all right?
Oh, okay. Thanks, Bob. Just ahead, a new health warning on aspirin and health spending all over Winter Park for some last-minute ideas.
And, Michelle, we've now come to Creative Gems. And everybody at home, we've been looking around throughout the cases here, and I'm trying to come up with some gifts for some of the ladies at our station. And I think we've finally come up with some. All right. For Mary Hamill, we've got this 14-carat sapphire diamond ring, $9,900. Then, Michelle, we've got a 14-carat ruby set diamond ring, $12,950. And finally, we have for Charna Davis an 18-carat diamond ring, $7,500. And there are many, many more. Total about $30,000, and I'm hoping the boss will cut me a check to be able to afford all of that.
It's awfully generous of you, Bob. You're buying all these gifts for us, I
Yes,
assume.
I'm going. Well, through the boss. Did you like what I picked out for you?
A little extravagant for me. I'd be nervous to wear it out on the street, to be honest with you.
We'll get you a fake copy to wear in the street. All right. Let's get Elizabeth Bresser. Come on in here. We've got, for the people who have a lot of money to spend this year and also not so much money, who are on a budget, these are $25 each. All right, take a look at this. Now, folks, this is, if you're on a budget, $25 for the earring sets, rather nice. If you've got more money than that to spend, here are a couple other items. This one, for example, how much, Liz?
It's $15,900 for the necklace.
$15,000, huh? And the pearls over here?
They're $6,900.
$6,000. And one more thing, the bracelet here?
It's $3,900.
$3,900. Ah, yes. Michelle, if you've got the extra bucks, we got a couple of things for you, too. In a few minutes, we'll take you across the street and show you one or two more unusual items that are for sale here in Winter Park.
I have a feeling I'm going to be waiting a long, long, long time for any one of those
If you're waiting for them from me, you will be.
Bye-bye.
Okay, see you in a minute.
When we come back, you may know them as the Denny's girls. We'll talk with the Corlick suggestions for us.
All right, we're wrapping it up here, Michelle. We're here at Down East across the street here in the Winter Park. And take a look at this for the avid golfer.
Rolling up.
Look at this. History of golf balls starting down in the 1500s and going up to the modern. $115 for this puppy. Now, here's my favorite, I think, of the whole week that we've been shopping here. You're going out to, whether it's golfing, whether it's on a safari, or to see a baseball game, whatever. You turn this on. It's also solar activated. It's got a little fan up front. I'll let you hear the fan. You hear that?
Yep,
Okay.
Can hear that little tiny fan
You
working.
put it on your head, and it air conditions you. You can walk around and just have a cool day, especially here in the hot summertime in Orlando.
I have a feeling you're not going to need it today.
No, $50 for that, by the way. Incidentally, we've had one great week, incredible week. We want to thank everybody. Church Street Exchange, which was, without a doubt, impressive. And incidentally, it doesn't cost any money to go into Church Street Exchange. We had the Christmas tree farm, and on and on and on. Next week, we go visiting holiday homes throughout Central Florida. So we're looking forward to that, okay, Michelle?
All right, I've got to say goodbye to all the folks. I'm going back to visit my folks, so I'll be gone for Christmas, so I have to wish you an early Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you.
And the same to you, and we'll miss you next week. And everybody have a good weekend. We'll see you on Monday.
Thanks.
Okay.
That's all for 5:30 Live. Glenn Rinker has a look at some of the stories coming up for you tonight on the 6 o'clock report.
Late today, I talked exclusively to Congressman